change the scenery. Yeah. Everybody smoking all the greenery. Yeah. Close the match cause they were handed down to me. But I'm still fly, I know. I'm still fly, let's go. It could all be worse, I could be a hater like you. It could all be worse. Clothes to make the man, but that poison's gonna chew you from the inside out. So right now, say it with your chest now, say it with your chest now. I'm young, I'm free, can't nobody take me here and now. It's my time to run it out. It's my time to ride it. I'm young, I'm free, can't nobody take me here and now. It's my time to run it out. It's my time to ride it out. It's your time. Oh, cheers to all the haters, cause you proved to me that rising to the top was my destiny. You can say whatever from behind me, but I'm still fly.
I'm still fly, I know. What's happening, everybody?
I'm still fly.
I think we close enough. It's almost 6 o'clock. It's almost 6 o'clock, close enough to be 6 o'clock. What's happening at 6 o'clock somewhere? Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Onyx here, going full nerd. Okay. I know I got to do a lot of little things before we record the podcast this week, before we get into the shameless plug, but I got to do a little bit. I got to put a little disclaimer up. I am still under the weather. So there's a couple of things that's going to be different about today's podcast recording that is different. That is different from normal. Okay. First of all, my voice. This is not the auto tune. This is not me messing with the sounds. I have a very hoarse voice this week. So you don't get the golden tones. You got something more like sterling silver when it comes out of my mouth. Second of all, no adult beverage. This is actually H2O. This is water. The docs told me I need to hydrate. So I won't be taking a shot of the bourbon, drinking the beer, or any of that good stuff. I'm going to be hydrating with H2O, in the words of Bobby Boucher from the Waterboy, high quality H2O. So let's get down, folks. Let's get down, folks. Let me get down. Let me throw it out there. Let's get the shameless plug out. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this is not your first time here, glad you made it back. Hey, if you want to check out some of the latest in television, movies, just opinion of a regular guy. I'm not a movie critic or anything like that. You sit and you watch this channel on YouTube. That's youtube.com/goingfullnerd. But everybody does not sit and watch YouTube 24/7 a day. So it is also available as an audio podcast that you can listen to on the go. Okay? You can listen to it on the go on anchor.fm/goingfullnerd, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you consume your podcast listening pleasures. Also, you can check out some of the news and press releases that you get from some of the bigger comic book companies like Marvel, DC, Action Lab, IDW, Top Cow, Image, or whoever decides to send me the stuff when I ask for it, Valiant, on goingfullnerd.com, and you can buy cool merchandise, much like the Going Full Nerd branded merchandise that if you go through some of my stuff, you'll see. All right, we got the shameless plug out of the way. So let's talk. Let's talk. We gonna talk a little bit. I mean, there's a lot of nerdy news out there. There's a lot of things going on. We finally got the word that Wonder Woman 84 is actually going to release on Christmas Day on demand, and in theaters. I'm going to be peeping it on demand. Okay. You're not going to get me in the theater. I've got a 70-inch widescreen television. It's not 4K, it's not 8K, it ain't even 2K, 1K, but it's big and it's my screen, and I'm going to sit and I'm going to pay. Well, actually, I'm not going to pay because it's going to be on HBO Max, which for me is free because I got HBO Max. So, well, it's not free. I paid a subscription, but it is what it is. So I'll be able to watch Wonder Woman 84. Now, in this aspect, I say the DC extended movie universe is beating out Marvel because we're not getting WandaVision until January on Disney Plus, and they still tiptoeing, dancing around about releasing Black Widow, whether it's going to be on demand or in theaters. Right now, it's still standing. Disney said it's going to be in theaters. We ready. Next year is going to be better. Okay, I'm gonna hold my breath and wait because I'm gonna sit back and say I'm just hoping that 2021 doesn't sit at the end of New Year's and be like, "Yo, 2020, hold my beer." Okay, just putting it out there. Whew. But let's throw it out here. Let's get it out. Let's get this. This is gonna be a short episode because with the golden tones and the voice ain't right, I gotta get to the point. And the last point I'm going to make prior to getting to the talk of today's episode is there's still time. You got until December 31st to donate to Extra Life Charity. The link is in the video and podcast description. Please click that. Donate, support Children's Miracle Network hospitals, specifically Children's National Medical Center in Washington, D.C., so we can make some donations. I'd like to thank my boy Mike, who made a generous donation earlier this weekend. Thank you. Thank you for the compliments on the shirts. I'm feeling like a supervillain today, so this is my Sinestro. This is to bring out the fear in you. Now, here goes the deal. Let's talk some. Let's go a little bit. This is a departure from my normal sci-fi reviewing, comic book knowledge spewing, information sessions, but I had to change. I really, really had to change up for this one. Okay, I had to change up for this one, and I took my time this weekend, especially since I wasn't feeling good, and I watched the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion special, the 30-year reunion special on HBO Max. I was able to look at that. Now, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was an iconic show in the 90s. It was. I mean, we had a lot of iconic shows in the 80s and the 90s. This was the 90s. I mean, the 80s, we had our Cosby, our Different World, and things like that. But, Fresh Prince really jumped into the 90s on this one. And many say, and I'll even be one to say, this is the show that actually launched Will Smith into his mega stardom. This was the beginnings of it. I mean, he's a mega star today. Let's keep it real, all right? And watching that reunion special outside of the behind the scenes footage, the teary eyed material, there was stuff that was not known in detail about the show in its 6 years. And it came to light in this reunion special, and I was like, wow. And it made me think, this was the true definition of beef. And it also let me know that, ultra mega star, ultra nice guy, I don't cuss in my raps, Will Smith was a bitch. I mean, just to say it, he was an ass. But we'll get to that in a moment. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Now, here's the deal. Here's the deal. You know, he's been on the road for years, okay? He established himself as the savior of the summer blockbuster. Will Smith saved the world. Period. Whether he was, you know, stopping drug dealers in Miami, saving the earth from alien invasions with Jeff Goldblum, or a drunken superhero named Hancock. Or maybe he was making you forget stuff with a neuralizer in Men in Black, or we're not even going to talk about Wild Wild West, all right? But here's the thing, he's the megastar. He's the ultra smooth, ultra clean cut. As far as rappers went, Will Smith was the undisputed nice guy rapper. I mean, he made family friendly music. He wasn't hard like all the other rappers that came up during that time frame. He wasn't talking about the streets. He was talking about being a kid, partying, having fun, all that good stuff. So he ended up getting a TV show. That was cool. That was something else. But, I mean, now, outside of being the number one guy in the movies, he's now jumped on social media. His Instagram following is a beast. He's on YouTube, killing it, doing everything. And, outside of that and that whole entanglement BS, I don't even want to talk about it. He's a meme for that one with that face, but it is what it is. But here's the thing. We all got our favorite Will Smith moments. But this Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion show, it really gave me a new respect for Will, and it also took some respect from Will from me, and it took here's the thing. I liked it, and I gained the respect back for him because he realized he was inconsiderate and he was an asshole in the past. And to admit that in front of an audience, a worldwide audience, or whatever you want to call HBO Max audience, fans, or interested parties, to admit that, that right there shows growth. That shows that sometimes you got to be the bigger person and understand when you're the jackass. I try to be the jackass often, okay? I don't try to hide it. I don't want to hide it because I want you to acknowledge me as the jackass. But I want you to like the fact that I am the jackass because I'm being honest, I'm being truthful, and I'm going to ensure that we stand on good ground between each other. That's me. So here goes the thing. This isn't where I bash Will Smith, but to learn the truth about what happened with the OG Aunt Viv, Janet Huber, okay? And to know that they carried this for 30 years. Now, here's the thing. I don't solely put it on Will. I refuse to put it completely on Will because even if you listen close, if you watched it, Janet pretty much said it herself. She said she was going through so much and she internalized it and she didn't share. Okay? She didn't share. All right? And when she didn't share it, people didn't know what she was going through. And that's the thing. Like I opened up the show today and I told you guys, I'm sick. I'm not feeling too good. The voice sounds like hell. Okay? And yeah, it is what it is. I'll open up the phone calls once I get to the end. And, for a thing. Like, just give me a little bit. Here's the thing now. She was pregnant. She had family issues, abusive relationship. She needed to share that. She should have shared that. Okay, but she internalized it. She thought she was walking it alone. And what happened is you had a young Will Smith who was scared. Okay, he was somebody who wasn't at that level at that point. He didn't understand how to be at that level at that point. And so you combined his rising stardom, his growth, his not having the growth that he has now. And then you added her internalizing issues. That was a powder keg ready to explode. And it did. So you got 3 years of her on this show, and you got comments made by Will about her being difficult to work with and things like that. And back, I could say it now. I don't know how true it is now because we still have systematic racism that goes on. I don't care what anybody says, it's there, okay? Whether you see it or not. The thing about it is to say a black woman was difficult during that time frame on television was an axe to the neck of her career. She said it. I can understand it. It was totally true. Okay. So it's things like that you don't know until after the fact. But to hold on to that for 30 years, 30 years, 27, 30 years, exactly. 27 years, truthfully. That was crazy. That was wild. Okay. So now, here goes my thing. Here goes my thing. These two beefed. These two beefed for those years. One not understanding about the other. There's been interviews, comments, tabloids, jokes, and all that good stuff. But to see these two behave like adults, work it out, okay, and put it aside, and then to get everybody together. Now, I still got issues with how the reunion special was done because they did that little piece with Janet and then she disappeared, okay? She disappeared. And if you notice, at the end, she wasn't with the rest of us. Yeah, they did the thing with her and Daphne Reed hugging the two Aunt Viv's meeting, but she wasn't in the big group shot, okay, with everybody at the end. So there's still something there. And if the beef is not between her and Will, the beef is at least between her and NBC, or the beef is between her and the production. But I'm not gonna speculate. I'm not gonna say there is, but that's the feeling I got. Okay. But learning, don't hold these grudges, folks. Don't be angry forever. Okay. It does nothing but hurt you. Okay. Some people say, well, hell, it didn't hurt Will. Will had all sorts of success and everything. But did he really? Okay. Who knows what feelings he harbored? Who knows what trials he had? Because I believe in karma. Karma's a bitch. It's going to happen. Something's going to bite you in the tail. Okay. When you do bad. Okay. Or you do wrong. It's going to bite you in the tail. It may not get you immediately, but it's going to get you eventually. And maybe the little things that did happen to Will. Will's entanglement. Will's first divorce. Hmm? Maybe some of the movies Will did, After Earth. That could have been bad karma right there, bad juju. Let's keep it real. But the thing about it is to grow, to learn, and to move forward. That's the key. I know I don't usually get positive, and I'm usually halfway tipsy talking smack. But since I had to do this because the show actually touched me. I liked watching the tribute to James Avery. I loved the fact that they talked about Uncle Phil. That he was the man. He was the strength of that show. He was the straight voice on that complete show. Just the stuff that they showed and spoke about him was great. Watching the growth of Ashley and of Tatiana Ali and I don't know why Karen Parsons, watching them grow. Karen Parsons, man, You aged a little bit, but you still kind of. Hold on, let me make sure my wife ain't. Okay, okay, we can talk a little bit. It's something that you watch these people grow up on television. It's something that you watch them and see them on television, and then you look them up nowadays, and they got a little gray. They got kids. They're married, but they were kids, and they're forever going to be kids when you watch these shows. But here's the thing: a lot of people talk about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and it was like that was Will Smith's show. That was him and Alfonso Ribeiro's show. Because, as they put it out in this one, it really was the two of them together. You couldn't have had the show one without the other. You couldn't have had that show without any of that group because they all played on each other. The little things that they did. And to learn how the show came, a party over at Quincy Jones' house, that's pretty hot. Yo, Quincy Jones, if you want to invite me over and give me a show, hey, I appreciate it. But but here's the thing. The reunion show was great to watch. Okay. I watched it as a whole. I really feel even with the tribute to James Avery, Uncle Phil, I wish he could have been alive to be in it because I think he would have been the best go between moderator between OG and Viv and Will. That would have been great. Okay. I also still have to hold the rest of the cast accountable for all that stuff that OG and Viv went through. Okay. Not so much Tatiana Ali, not so much about Ashley, but Karen Parsons, Alfonso Ribeiro, and, my man Jeffrey and the rest of them. They were all old enough to understand and know what went down. Okay. They could have had a little bit more say throughout the years regarding that situation, but I understand how that goes. But it is what it is. And it just shows us. Let's not hold on to grudges, hold on to beef. Let's move on, let's grow, and let's get something out of it. That's all I really had to say today. That's all I really wanted to say. I wanted to be a little bit motivational today. It is what it is. Hey, if you want to call in on the phone line is open. I'm going to hit these last couple of minutes with some news that I saw. Hey, I know, yeah, it came up in the chat. Black Lightning. Yeah, hey, I hope it has a glorious season 4 because it's the last season. I don't know what's going on over at CW, quote unquote, like they call it Arrowverse. All the shows getting canceled, getting deleted. Black Lightning was a great show. Why they cancel it, I don't know. Let me know why. Yo, if hashtag save Black Lightning. That is a show that my wife and I enjoyed sitting watching all the time. So it bugs me that, we wasn't that is getting canceled after this next season. That sucks. But hey, it is what it is. That's how TV works. Maybe the ratings didn't work out. Hey, it is what it is. But if Lucifer could go to Netflix and get an extra season, maybe we could do that for Black Lightning. Cancel culture does cancellations and save this. If you could save the Snyder Cut, let's save Black Lightning. Work with me, folks. And I am looking for a Black Lightning t-shirt that I can rock. Just to let y'all know, I am in the process of making a video because everybody's seeming to like these different shirts I'm coming up with. I got some real cool ones that are unique and y'all gonna be like, damn, they gonna be banging. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a video and show these and put the links in it so you guys can see where they come from. I'm gonna hook that up. But pretty much that's all I got for you guys this week. I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving. Please do not eat too much. Please take care. Practice social distancing. Uh-oh, we got the audio coming in. Let's get this answer. Who calling in? Who calling in? I know that's got to be my man Red. Yo, what's up? You live, going full nerd. What's happening?
Well, damn, I'm looking at the damn source. So what's the tape delay?
Yo, we got like it is a little delay. I think I got like maybe about 30 seconds to a minute just so that the video quality is good. But there is a little delay. But
Yeah.
you rang in just in time, bro. You rang in just in time. So what's good, Red? Oh, don't,
Yo, I'm
yeah,
with you though. I think Black Lightning is gonna be on Netflix. Well, the reruns are already on Netflix.
right. And this is the thing. I've been following the dude that created Black Lightning. He's on Facebook. I got Tony Isabella. He's the actual guy
Oh,
that gave the thing. He's got a group on Facebook and all that good stuff. I think, and he was taken by surprise by it. And I've been seeing like all sorts of comments and craziness about it because people were saying it's getting low ratings and stuff like that. But that's not the word I get. I mean,
what?
yeah. So I'm trying to figure out why people are talking about it's getting low ratings when everybody I talk to, maybe my circle, we just we just woke like that. But you know, oop, got to put some more water in the system.
Oh yeah.
But
Yo,
you know,
that.
it could be it's the thing. I mean, I think they're canceling too many good shows and a lot of crap that's is making it through. You know, like, did I really need to see Nick Cannon in The Masked Singer? You know, I mean,
I swear I don't know why I'm recording that bullshit.
exactly. You know, why do
I'm
I need?
ashamed. But
But that's but it is what it is, and we looking at it. I think the only dude on there is what's his name, my man Kim Jong from The
yeah,
Hangover.
I
That's the
saw
only
that.
reason why I watched the thing, because
Oh yeah.
you know, and I'm like sitting watching it. I know all this COVID stuff going down, and they not filming a whole bunch of stuff. But well, damn, didn't they fire Nick
Nah,
Cannon? Well,
that's
that was
NBC.
okay. So that was just wild and out that kicked him to the curb. But who watches that anyway? But that's a whole different story. You
Yeah,
know.
you're right. I want to know, y'all. I know
Yeah.
we both hard, we both Xbox men,
Hmm.
but I swear that damn Spider-Man Miles Morales,
Okay.
yo, I've been looking at that thing on YouTube.
All right. I'm gonna throw out here at you, Red. And this is gonna be the thing. I've been looking at it too. Now, I went on Best Buy this morning to get my Xbox. Right. I couldn't get it. The bots beat me out. It sucks. They had them available this morning and they sold out that quick. Same with the PlayStation. But I will say that Miles Morales Spider Man, I've been watching it. I mean,
Yeah,
the first Spider Man game was banging. Okay,
yeah.
that was that. I didn't buy the PlayStation 4. I went straight from PlayStation 3, skipped the generation. I'm thinking about getting the 5 only because of the Spider Man game. There's no other game
I
I want to
own
play.
every system damn near known to mankind. I had every PlayStation, every Xbox,
Right.
every Nintendo. Well, no, that's not. I never had the first Nintendo.
Yeah, but that's emulators. You got that. It's
Yeah. Yeah,
but
I had that phone on my the Xbox. Now
yeah,
I'm looking at it.
see,
My first Xbox.
but here goes the deal. They're making it real hard right now to get these systems. You know,
I
I
know
have
that box. The box is crazy.
the
Yeah,
bots are
I'll
crazy.
wait till next year. That's what I said. But you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about jumping to get anything. But it's not. It's nothing.
It's the principalities of it though, Red. It's the
I know
principles.
the. Well,
Red, I was in Iraq. I was in Iraq when the Xbox 360 launched and was able
damn.
to get an Xbox 360 in Iraq. Okay? Yet I am here in the US and cannot get an Xbox Series X.
That's sad.
Okay?
Hell,
I had my
I watched
face.
Terry stay in line for damn near 24 hours
See?
for that Xbox 360.
See? I I
I
was,
got mine the next day.
and let me tell you, Facebook Everybody hating on Facebook. Facebook ticked me off today because I had a memory from 7 years come up, 7 years ago. And you know what that
Oh,
memory
wow.
was? That memory was a picture of me holding my day one Xbox One in the box talking about I got it. I said, no, they didn't. Knowing I can't get a Series X. I'm hurt. But hey, one day I'm gonna be like Black Nerd. One day I'm gonna be like, what's his name, Lamar Wilson, and I'm gonna have them send me one, and then I'm gonna send them an empty box back with a brick in it and say, keep this.
Man, you better
But
stop with that.
hey,
That's why you talking hard. You said stuff about karma.
God, no karma, karma, karma. That's okay. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna say it like this. I'm not gonna hate completely, but I'm gonna say it's suspect that I see a lot of these YouTubers out there with multiple Xboxes. I'm just saying. I'm just
Oh
putting it
yeah.
out there. I'm just putting it out there. It's not like it's not like some YouTubers, because I we all know our boy who shall not be named. Name
You
name rhymes with Fame Pops. All
go
right,
to my
we
game
we know
with all
we
them hookups.
yeah, we know he got hookups, but we know he waited in line to get some of those. He did
He
wait
had
in
to.
line. He had to. But there's other ones that I've seen online. They ain't waiting no line and they got multiple ones. All right. I might have to do a call out video on some of these YouTube channels and be like, yo, they kind of busterific on me with this. You got the little guy struggling, but that's okay. But hey, I'm gonna cut it short, Red. I'm past my 30 minutes.
I feel
And
you, kid.
and I got to get this water in my system because I'm sounding like hell. I'm about to auto tune myself to make me sound better.
I advise you. I wouldn't worry about how I sound. You better worry about getting better.
I will. Can't nothing keep me down. Can't nothing hold me back. That's how I
I
feel.
feel you.
But yo, thanks, bro. I appreciate the call in.
Oh,
And
no problem.
and I'm gonna just say it to everybody is, hey, the bottom line is this, everyone. Remember this. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Let me say it. I'll see you again later on in the week. Happy Thanksgiving. And I guess I better hit that funky outro music. And here we go. Let's get that funky outro music. Man, you gotta want it, folks. So I'm still on the quest to get an Xbox Series X. Let's go ahead. Hashtag save Black Lightning. I don't know what else to say. Like, share, subscribe. Peace, y'all. And I'm out of here. Woo, man. Does it get hot as hell in my office? Whatever got me sick, I'm sweating it out right now. But I will tell you for a fact. Wait till y'all see the cool shirts. I know y'all like that Winter Soldier shirt I had on, and I know y'all digging the Sinestro. But wait till I pop out in my next video. I'm dropping the one that you would never think you would see. The one you never thought you would see your boy in. I'm going full supervillain, and it's gonna be on point. Peace, y'all, and I'm out of here.